go with a review until that attitude came.
No.
All right, here we go. Let's do this really quick. So there's going to be a case study, right? What case study do you think we're going to have? You don't know, right? There's going to be a case study. You know, we'll talk about, if you were in class, you know, it'll talk about it. You know, for an example, you know, 2 technicians, right? You know, we talked about, look at him trying to look. Look at him trying to look. For that. No. All right. You know, it talks about, you know, what should we do for birthday crystal? Y'all remember that? Y'all want to remember? So it's pretty, if you was in class, you would know what happened and what you should pick for that one. You know, what the leadership styles, like, you know, what is a rewarding leadership style? What is that? Come on, sit right here. I knew I was going to get you good today. Come on. Come on, excuse me. Come on. Okay, well, get her right here. Come on. We'll wait. What's a rewarding leadership style? A rewarding leadership style. Somebody in the back. A rewarding leadership style? What is that?
Rewarding people.
That's right.
Good job.
Good. Okay. What about a coercive leadership style? What is that?
Somebody in your face.
What does coercive mean? What is that?
Kind of like threatening.
Threatening. So somebody who does that. And then empathetic. What does that leader? How does that leader look? I can't hear you. Can you talk? Listen to other people, right? And kind of take, you know, both sides in consideration, right? And then logical. What is that? What's a logical leader? What's that? Do they make decisions based on emotions?
No.
Or they look at the facts, right? Good. So know the difference between those 4 leadership styles. Any questions on those 4 leadership styles? Pretty good. The question will be, which of the following leadership style, you know, you'll be able to answer that. Right? Any questions on that? Have any questions? Pretty self-explanatory. You know, we talked about workplace issues. You know, what's the best way, you know, to deal with those? Anybody want to throw something out there? What's the best way to deal with workplace issues? Is it like, do you procrastinate on them? Do you know, focus on the solution? You know, do you talk to the team? You know.
Your option.
All right. What kind of leader will never have an issue in the workplace? What do you think of kind of leader?
Show up.
Everybody's gonna have issues in the workplace. But just make sure you say that. You know, you're always gonna have no leader is gonna be perfect, right? We talked about that. Just because this leader is great and he's empathetic doesn't mean that, you know, he can blow everybody. Remember I said chemistry, right? Everybody's different. All right. You didn't zoom into my laptop and you pull it. All right. How many groups presented that day?
3.
4.
Maybe. I said come to class. How many groups
It was
presented
3.
that day?
With the technician, right?
Yeah, how many people did?
3.
You sure?
Yes.
Who was the group?
Janae, Ned, and somebody else. Autumn. Sorry.
Remember that? I want the question for the exam. It's a real question. If you come to class, you will pass. If you come to question, you will pass. This is easy. Here we go. You know, make sure you can understand. We talked about that technician piece. Describe leader. What is leadership potential? What is that? What is leadership potential? What is that? What is that? Is it, you know, huh?
Having the ability to lead.
Okay, so how do you develop leadership potential? What do you do?
Positive work environment.
Thrown in the fire.
Okay. All right, it's pretty self-explanatory.
the option?
Yeah, what are
A,
they?
B, or C, or D.
Give us a hint.
A leader and a leader and a.
That's right. So ways to develop leaders, right? You know, just kind of, you know, looking for different things, you know. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. What is a democratic leadership? what is a Democrat, what do they look for?
Gives everybody the opportunity to speak their
Right,
piece.
so, perfect, so they get, yep. What about, affiliative, what is that, what do they wanna do?
You said affiliative leader?
Yeah, but what is that? Do you think they have a hard time telling? They're trying to be your friend, right? So know the difference, yep, that's easy. And then autocratic, what is that type of leader, what is that? Say it again now?
Where I say goes, pretty much.
Yep. My way or the highway, yep.
Trump?
And then a servant leader, what is that? What is a servant leader?
You said a servant?
A servant leader, what do they do?
They
What?
serve the public.
What?
They serve everyone, they're people first.
That's right. Yep, perfect. You should, it'd be pretty easy. Any question on that? What is a laissez-faire leader? Like, what do they do?
Yeah, they just, whatever goes. Laissez-faire.
Yeah. Whatever they say goes, maybe, right? I thought that was an autocratic leader.
Meaning,
Laissez-faire. Do you think they
They
care
like to
about?
please and keep their people happy.
They pretty chill.
you sound like a servant.
Laissez-faire.
Not too much control.
Laissez-faire is a leader that, they don't really care about everybody else's opinion, they're gonna go with what they say. They can ignore people, okay, it's not a big deal. Okay, let me just do this. Autocratic says, hey, everybody's doing this right now, get down on your knees, let's rock and roll. This is what autocratic is. The laissez-faire doesn't really, they ignore, maybe concerns of others. Okay? I'm just getting the answer. You got it right. You doing notes. Here we go. We talked about innovation in the class, right? We had some innovation. No? We didn't talk about that, okay? So, innovators. When we talk about innovators, do they need to communicate well?
Yes.
Okay, good. You can be able to answer those type of questions. All the, we
How
talked
many
about.
questions you got?
Huh?
How many questions?
That's right. All the following, if you came to class, you'll be able to answer this next question for sure. When we look at innovating products, you'll be able to answer that one. Don't read the slides, you don't need to read the slides, don't study. Just come to class, it's all, like come to class type stuff, like this ain't, I've been a student, I've been in y'all seats, I get all them slides. Don't worry about any questions, just come to class, it'll be fine. All of the, characteristics of an innovator, pretty self-explanatory. What is an entrepreneur?
Self-starters.
Do they have to organize, manage stuff? All right, we know that. Leading change, we talked about change. Change in healthcare is what? What do you think that is? Change in healthcare, is it ever changing or is it
Constantly changing.
constant? Boy, I like that one. Boy, I like that one. Okay, let me find that. Leaders who lead change, are they failing to communicate? Do they miss deadlines?
This is select all that apply.
Say it again?
Select all that apply.
I may have a few. No. Y'all don't like 6 o'clock? Okay, let me go back. Companies who do not plan for change will most likely.
Fail.
CVS Pharmacy was able to be highly successful during the COVID-19 pandemic because.
They cut hours.
What? You were in class, you get that one. That's
Raise change.
the what now?
Rate change.
The race change.
Embrace. Understand African accent.
All of the following, we talked about being professional in pharmacy, except, like profession in pharmacy, like, medication. Medicare, we talked about Medicare, Medicaid, you know, what is the Modernization Act? When was it signed? 2000 what? Medicare? What are you talking about? Gonna mess y'all up. The Medicare Modernization Act. When was that signed? When you signed it? When did he sign it?
I think that was 2003.
You sure?
Or was it 2016?
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, how about you throw something?
Okay. I think Nick, no, yeah, I think Nick answered that one. I think he answered that in class. You came to class, Nick said that. You remember what you said, Nick? What year did you say after class? You said. Oh, my.
It's either 2001, 2003, 2003. December.
Was it 2008?
No, 2003.
No, that's when Obama got in charge.
Medication is offered through what part of Medicare?
Part D.
That was in class. Is it medication, part D?
Part D.
There's a trick question right there, so make sure you're reading.
Wait, now, repeat your question.
Yeah, please.
Make sure you're reading. Is it Medicare part D or medication part D?
Medicare.
Okay, make sure you know. Affordable Care Act, what happened there? Who signed that, Obama?
Yeah.
What year did he sign that one?
Oh, wait, or 09.
2009, 8, 12, what was it? How many? I thought Trump was in office at 12.
2008.
No.
No.
is 2016. I know, yes.
2010.
The Affordable Care Act, it generally helps which population? We talked a lot about this. What
Lower
population?
income.
No income.
Lower.
Lower income.
What was it?
Uninsured and underinsured.
Under, no insurance. Everybody has insurance. All right, good question. SWOT analysis, y'all remember what those SWOT mean? Yeah. What does it mean?
Strengths,
Weaknesses.
threats, opportunities,
What does the T mean?
threats.
A new leader, true or false, the new leader should never review the mission statement.
False.
False.
And then which of the following is not an element of Affordable Care Act? Y'all answer it out. All right, anything else y'all wanna know?
That's it?
The rest?
How many questions is that?
I got like 35 questions.
Does that include the other, does that include the other professors that taught?
We don't see the slide either.
I think it's 50 questions, ain't it? Is it? How many questions is it?
Can you pick up this, slides on Blackboard?
He hasn't done it yet?
Huh? Is there here? Oh.
All right, what else y'all wanna know?
I ain't checked today.
What else y'all wanna know? Anything else?
Did we do all the questions on,
Just give me questions.
we're trying to get like a multiple choice, like.
I can't do Mo. I'm not Dr. Mo. Like, I'm not that good. I just need
Oh,
an
so you
answer.
remember?
Thank
Of
you.
course. Funny story, Dr. Mo, you did a review one year, and, you know, before he could get the question out, I would answer even before he would finish, I would answer the question. And he's told me to shut up, you know, because I remember his stuff, like back, it was what he did. He did the, which one was that?
Cancer?
Nah, it was, not cancer.
Diabetes or something?
No.
That's what he did.
If you don't integrate, I'm going to.
It was endocrine, but it was one after that. I think it was,
Like, if it was after integrate, it must have been like, you know, he did like the birth control.
it was something like that. ID, yeah. I was on it. He said, shut up. I was sitting, I'm gonna let y'all hear what the class used to call me. I'm gonna play up record things. Let me shut up. Stop asking all the questions. Any questions? All right, let's jump in.
Call it in.